Department of State Services (DSS) on Monday said it has uncovered plots to incite religious violence in Lagos, Kano, Sokoto, and some other states in the country. Head Public Relations Officer DSS Peter Afunaya in a statement said the services wished to alert the public about plans by some elements working with external forces to incite religious violence across the country. The statement said targeted states include Sokoto, Kano, Kaduna Plateau, Rivers, Oyo, Lagos, and those in the southeast. It further stated that part of the plan was to cause interreligious conflict as well as use their foot soldiers to attack some worship centers, religious leaders, personalities, key and vulnerable points. The DSS consequently advised Nigerians to be wary of these antics and shun all divisive tendencies aimed at inciting or setting them against one another. The statement said while the service pledged to collaborate with sister agencies to ensure that public order is maintained, those hatching these plots were warned to desist from such in the interest of peace, security, and development of the country. It added that law-abiding citizens were encouraged to report suspected breaches of peace around them to the nearest security agencies. So that is the information coming from the DSS. My question is that is it that this DSS, they have a different function when it comes to information about when this Boko Haram and the bandits and the Fulani Esme, if they want to strike, they don't get such information. But when it comes to civil matter, when it comes to the public, the society, or when it comes to just normal day-to-day lives and whatever, how they say butter and bread issue, that is when they always giving this kind of warning. But when this Boko Haram, if they want to strike, if they want to do or commit or ambush the army, does it mean their own function is different from that? There's a different thing they look into, because all the bad things that have been happening, we heard about these so-called bandits. They'll be on top of the game. Talk about all this Fulani Esme, talk about the Boko Haram always ambushing these our soldiers. They don't get this information. But this religious whatever, some people want to protest, all those kinds of things. They will say they want to cause wahala. But the problem, to them, the problems we are facing now, the wahala that we are facing now, is it not enough now for them to now say that people want to cause a religious whatever? The Boko Haram that have been killing people because of they kill some people on Christmas Day to celebrate their useless Christmas. That was what they said. That was what Boko Haram, that was what they told us. That was the reason, so that they go and celebrate. And a lot of people are still crying. They were crying that they celebrated, they were burying their youth on Christmas Day in the north. The DSS will not see all of those things. The rice farmers that Gabashe was saying that they did not take clearance before going there. They did not hear all of those things. They didn't get all those they didn't gather that intelligence reports. No. But when it comes to people want to protest, people are speaking their mind. That is what they get intelligence gathering of. You see them? They will not fold their hands, but they always fold their hands. Things have been happening over and over and over again, and we never heard anything. Well, take care of the internal threats, and external ones will take care of themselves. What threat is greater than the Fulani Esme bandit kidnappers? Exactly. Armed to the teeth and slaughtering people. They carry AK-47 that cost up to 3 million naira each. Who are their sponsors? During general lockdown visa on arrival, Fulanis were sneaked into southern forest in the dark with Dangote trailers. Helicopters have been sighted dropping arms in those forests. Who are those behind those operations? This warning can only mean that some people or groups have been targeted for elimination. The days when we are deceived are over. You can imagine. That's a good point that somebody is raising. You didn't tell us, you didn't know all of those things. You didn't tell us all of those things. Which threat can be more greater than that? Which I talk about. They don't get a report on all of those things. Well, someone is saying that they are liars. Where you got your information, go back there and let them tell you the organizers and arrest them if really you are an organized security of our nation. Yes, now you get them, you know them. Go and get them and arrest them. I think that's the point. That's the point. Can't you people go and arrest the people behind it? It looks so funny that you uncover issue, but you have not arrested anybody. Arrest them before it is too late. Liar, liar, liar. What we have on the ground now is more than religious war. Boko Haram, kidnappers, banditry, and so on and so forth. What we have on ground is end time. May God scatter every evil plan to cause confusion in Nigeria. The gates of hell will not prevail against the children of God. What I would like to hear is plots by politicians, because they are the ones causing all the problems in the country. This report is hate speech in nature. Hate speech, okay. Peace will reign. Don't worry. No suspect arrested, and you have gathered this information. No suspect arrested, and when you interrogate them, let them even confess. No, nothing of such. This is a fake DSS, always trying to come out, to make themselves relevant. We should stop writing or what we do not know about. We need to avert as much as possible religious violence in our country. We need to note this food for thought. Africans in general, especially Nigerians. Slavery destroyed us, religion divided us, ignorance controls us, and the truth scares us. DSS my foot. Where are they when people attack in cold blood by the so-called Fulani S-men? Yes, sir. It is Muslim. Nobody can incite Christians to violence. God is greater than their plans. Nothing will happen by God's grace. We must have peace in Nigeria. Whoever that foment trouble should face the music. Religious violence is ill wind that blows anyone any good. Beware of a anarchist, antichrist, or anarchist. So that's what the person is saying here. Yes, so a lot of things are just happening on a daily basis. These people don't get they don't get to tell us what is happening. The problems we have on ground now, how do we even solve it? I think that's the most important thing. How do we solve all the problems that they never even talked about? How do we solve them? Who are the ones, who are the people in charge of those, or who are the people in charge that will solve all those problems? Who are the people in charge? Who are those in charge? That is what they should be talking about. And just like people are saying, enough problems we have on our hands. A lot of problems are even more than this alarm that they are raising. So guys, let's have your take in the comment section. Thank you.